Hello everybody and welcome to another Yorhinos video. This is my last stream before I leave for the USA, and I am still trying out to find what deck to play at the SCG Dallas. I am leaning towards this deck, so I want to play another league with it since I'm added a new card that is Wandering Emperor. The reason why you play Wandering Emperor is because there's these games where you don't really want to jam sorcery speed threat into your opponent counter magic and just pass with 4 mana up, and you'd love to have like Endurance, Violent Outburst, or now also the Wandering Emperor, which is also like a removal spell and things like that. Double white might be a little bit annoying, but this deck already has Solitude, so you're already getting double white. It's common to go Indatha Triome, Steam Vents Plains, for example, or Indatha Triome, Raugrin Triome, so you get double white there. Yeah, I mean, I am a little bit afraid of Blood Moon, of course, so I added a Xander Lounge. So you can go Xander Lounge, Forest Plains. But yeah, most of the other changes are really just similar to my other videos, so remember, this video I've played it, this deck I've played it several times at this point for the channel, so you can easily check all the content about this deck. I've played this already once for my channel, once for Channel Fireball channel, and the deck lists are basically the same. Yeah, I'm live on a Sunday morning. Last stream before leaving. I am planning to post all these videos once a day on my YouTube channel, and I want to be prepared for the next 10 days of YouTube videos, so I figured I needed one more video to just be super safe in case because I'm gonna return, so I'll be returning home the where is it? So today's the 2nd, so I'll leave tomorrow. I return the 10th, so I'll be in theory streaming the 11th, but I want to be sure if something happens I will have a video on the 11th, so you know. I can never You can never be too sure. I like to have 1 or 2 days covered in case of emergencies. One day a video. I have my challenge of 1 day a video every day. Sorry, 1 video per day every day for 365 days, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, let's begin here. I don't have a turn 2 play, so I kind of want to go for Forest here. If I had a turn 2 play, I could have gone Temple Garden, Grixis Triome, but I don't have it, so... Alright, Arid Mesa. Could always be burn. It could always be burn. It is, in fact. See? If you take Temple Garden here, 2 more damage for you. Could always be burn. You're never too sure about what's your opponent going to play, so... Alright, now, I can go Absent Triumph Island. Nope, that one doesn't work. I can go just Jeskai Triumph, probably, yeah. I'm not gonna get Swamp, but again, Swamp it's only for Leyline Binding, so it's okay. Unfortunate that I have a 3-pitch card and none of them pitches to the other. But that's okay. Unless they play exactly Eidolon and I don't draw a white or a red card, I'm fine here. Yeah, they don't do anything. Cool. So get Jeskai, and I'll go Shardless. Yeah. Buongiorno, Daddy. Buongiorno, Daddy card. Teferino. Teferino is lovely here. It's a pitch to both Solitude and Force. So yeah. Let's just do the thing. Well, the F6. Burn me. Burn me. What am I gonna do in the U.S.? Still a project that's gonna be unveiled when I'm there, and then I'm gonna go to Dallas for the SCG. Okay. What do they do now? Searing Blades my Shardless Agent. Mah. I'm gonna force this. Then I can pick up Yorion so I can search with my own Rhino. I mean, I can't lose this game. You don't lose against Burn. When you go on the play, you take a few damage from your lands, you have 10 power for 3 mana and things like that. Alright, I think I'm gonna just be safe here with a Yorion. Remember, you can search your own Rhino token. And this is one of the infinite reasons of why you should play Yorion in 80 in Rhinos. The only reason why you shouldn't play Yorion in 80 cards is if you don't want to buy the cards. So whenever people ask me that question, unfortunately, the answer is simple. It's yes. Unless you don't want to buy the cards, then you play without it. But yeah. So often when I don't know, people just ask me that, I guess hoping that the reasons changed. But look, now because of Yorion, I can search my own Rhino token and win the game. I think this is a worth the screenshot for the people that are now watching this video, but only see my content through the lens of social media. But yeah, Yorion just won me the game. One of the many reasons of why Yorion's win me the game. And then I'm lethal. Alright. And the games are simple with this deck. The games are very simple. Okay. Now I have to decide whether I want Force of Vigor or not. I do not think I want it. I don't think I want it. I mean, I look at the sideboard and I really don't want anything there. No? Vortex. Yeah, but the point is that that Vortex takes 5 damage to kill it. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I have Boseiju. I have a Leyline Binding. Teferi. So I'll just run it back. Although of course I'm on the draw. But what if I keep? You know, mine's fine. I have Solitude, I have Leyline Binding. I only need one land immediately and then another land. But that's why I played 34. 34 lands is not common for a deck in Modern. If fourth color plays 5, four color plays 30. So land, give me those. Wow, very nice land. So this can give me 5 color already. Although actually pretty, no, it's fine. If I can just get Triome or the binding costs 3, so I can't play Boseiju turn 2. Sorry, I can't play binding turn 2 if I go Boseiju. Yeah, not the best, but of course I can't complain. Eidolon, sure, that's why I play Solitude. Boseiju also kills Eidolon, but no, I get the Raugrin. Playing Windswept Heath and Grace's Triome in the same deck is awkward, but I think it's fine. So yeah, a little unfortunate that my land doesn't let me cast Leyline Binding, but it's fine. I'll go Solitude here. Which Ardent Plea. I have 3 cards only. Wow. Guess I'm looking for like a Goblin Guide. If they would have gone for Goblin Guide, I would have gone double Solitude here. Boom, boom. And yeah, this is such a good exchange. My opponent only has 4 cards. They pass. I draw land, land, land. Being it again. Omnath is fantastic in this deck as it pitches to every card. You don't cast it that often. Land for Mango, please. Wow. I guess they only have lands. You know what they could have that people love? Deflecting Palm. Good morning, Win. Hello, Win. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna go Plains, think. Yeah, actually Island, because I can cast Force of Negation if they cast something very powerful. Although they probably won't. Hello, Win. Good morning, good morning. I do have Wandering Emperor, so maybe I want double white, but then I can't cast Force of Negation. Obviously, I shouldn't have fetched. For some reason, I thought I had Shardless Agent, but I had Violent Outburst instead. That's fine. I guess I'll take the Plains. Go. I can play 3 mana Leyline Binding now. And I can't cast Force. So yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just played Fetch Go. But anyway, it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, you have 3 cards in hand. You play another land. Untapped. I'll play Outburst. Boom. Buongiorno, Patrick. Rhinos are 5/4, which, you know what, might matter. Double block because it's free. Searing Blaze, I'm gonna go Force. Nothing? Okay. Alright, the card that they have in hand right now is Deflecting Palm. Because I tell you, people love to bring in Deflecting Palm. It might be the favorite card that people love to bring in. Skull Crack. Okay, can't force that. Skull Crack. They have 0 cards in hand. Alright, they didn't have Deflecting Palm. I'll plus. You're on 17. I'll attack you down to 13 and stay back with a Rhino. They have 0 cards. The game is over. I should probably attack with both, put them to 9, and then Outburst kill them, but I am, in fact, clicking buttons. That's Teferi, so they can't do anything in my turn. Path to Exile, sure. Sure. They will concede on this land because it gains me 4 life. I'll concede. Alright, I respect that. Okay. Basically, though, I think the little lesson to take away from this match was that it's okay to keep a hand that isn't that doesn't necessarily have lands because you have free cards. So if the free cards are good enough in that matchup, even if you're on the draw, again, I love this deck because you have Sergeant and Fury, which make you good on the draw, and Force of Negation, which make you good on the draw. So you're able to win games on the draw as well. I often complain about the fact of like the lack of like the play draw thing in modern is big, but if you add Solitude and Fury and Force of Negation to your deck, then you can reduce that delta, because what happens is that you go down a card, which is the one that you draw for turn, to exchange time. So you exchange time with card advantage. Magic gives you a card on the draw, but makes you lose this time. and the pitch elementals balance that. So I think Modern is the only format where being on the draw isn't that big of a deal if you build your deck accordingly. And I believe that in Modern Magic, it's very important to build your deck to be good on the draw. I've said this many times, many formats, that you're naturally, like if you're playing a tournament with a deck that you think is good, you're naturally always favorite game one. Because you're choosing a deck that's like that should be a good deck. So you're naturally always favored when you're in the play, not game one, sorry, when you're in the play. So you should try to maximize the chances of when you're on the draw, because those are when naturally you are behind. So for example, a hand like this, it's very nice against a deck like Burn that tries to attack you. I would keep it. In the dark against Fat Chocobo, do I keep or mulligan? I think I'm mulliganing because I don't know my opponent deck here. I'll keep this, but it's not a very good end. Go. Steven's Art Evidence. Okay. Okay, this is not a good matchup. This is one of the bad matchups of this deck. It's creativity. Wandering Emperor, yeah, it's for just when you're playing as counter decks and you pass the turn with 4 mana up. And it's a reasonable threat to play. This deck doesn't necessarily suffer Bright and 6, so it's like, obviously, again, I'm gonna lose for a number of reasons, mostly because I'm on the draw, second because it's a bad matchup, third because my hand isn't very good. Red and 6 make sure that my opponent doesn't suffer mana screw. It's not much else. I could go Grixis Triome, sorry, Absent Triome Leyline Binding on the Ren, but I really do not think that this is a problem. So I'll just keep the binding for something else, like a Teferi, for example. They probably do not have Teferi because they play with Art Evidence, but Fable of the Mirror Breaker could do that. Oh wow, top land, weird. Oh, you just want to return it? Okay, sure. And sometimes like they maybe had only a 2-lander, so Ren is winning them the game. But some other time you just flood out and Ren does nothing for you. Very good draw, man. Bravo. Very good, very good. Um, I've lately been messaged about adding the bribery card, the in I don't know the name in English, but it's the one like it's the blue suspend card that like steals a creature from your opponent deck and puts it into play. But I don't think that card is a playable card, and I'd rather play other Cyber Slot than the that one. Violent Boss, Violent Outburst was the best draw by far. Yeah, pick up a land again. Like I'm just ignoring the rain right now. Very strange. They draw main phase to go to discard, tapped in out. What's going on? That's weird. Why would you do that? You've been playing a lot of Glimpse. Or- I'll obviously attack face again. You don't care about Rand. They're gonna discard a discard an Archon. Oh, they persist. That's why they did what they did. Huh. Okay, you have persist. Interesting. Mm-mm. Mhm. You take 5. You go to 8. Now it makes sense why they cracked that clue in their turn. Yeah, so they will persist the Archon resolves. Do I think I want to play Wandering Emperor, make a token, and sacrifice the token. Hello, Exapus. Yeah, I'll see you in Dallas. Just come say hello. Don't be, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Obviously, I wish it was another Rhino card, but you can't play more than 12. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could have sacrificed the Emperor. I didn't think about it. I did not think about it. Interesting. That's okay. Yeah, should have done it. No, maybe not actually, because the +1/+1 counter here represents more damage. Maybe because they can bolt or fire rise the. Yeah, they pink this. You see how very little impactful was the Ren. I mean, I guess it puts my opponent into district mode on turn 4. I don't know if that's relevant though. Dwarven Mine. That's a blocker. Draw. Arid Mesa. Okay. I can go Omnath, draw a card. I draw. That's not good. Let's play land. Crack it. Let's grab a plains. Let's suspend Rhino. Return Yorion. Now I can pay 1 mana for Leyline Binding on the Archon. No, I'll just Solitude the Archon here. Solitude the Archon. You gain 5 life. And then I will attack with Rhino. Oh, that face. That's 9 damage. You take it. Okay. And you have 7 cards. I mean, if you go for creativity for x equal 3, there's not much I can do about it. I will lose the game. Was my favorite card in all MTG? Black Lotus. Yeah, 7 cards in your hand. Again, if it's creativity, I lose. Transmogrify. I think they have Spell Pierce. I think I lose. No? Wow. Wow. I guess we win then. 1 mana, Source of Plowshares. Good enough. Yeah, you can say I got lucky that my opponent didn't draw creativity this game. But look how little impactful was Ren 6. Also, building a deck that against which Ren 6 isn't that good is a pretty good advantage to have in Modern right now. Strong draw, Mango. Well done. I'm lethal now. Yorhinos. Yorhinos. Zeke. And trample for 9. Alright, creativity. I will bring in Dispute and Unmoored Ego. Unmoored Ego is in the cyber for exactly this matchup because you name Arcana Cruelty and they have an hard time in just doing much with you. I often like to take out Ardent Pleas. Ardent Plea is like a fine card, but post-sideboard it gets a little bit worse because they will side in like answers for your Rhino cards, so you don't necessarily want to jam, but you want to like play around things a little bit more. Yorion. Okay, keep. I wish I can draw some free cards because, of course, the mana curve of this deck is clunky if you don't draw free cards. It must be said I have sided out Fury, which is a free card. But again, if they go Red and 6, I don't want to go Fury. So Fury is only for like Teferi if they minus, but my opponent's playing Grixis. So maybe I was supposed to bring in Endurance because I saw Persist. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake. I set it in for the classic 5 color and didn't think that Endurance was needed. Bipolo 95. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Thank you for the sub. Go Yorhinos. Well, I don't want to get here. I think it's just Jeskai Triome. Jeskai Triome Forest. I'm hoping they go Fable here. They don't. But they don't have blue mana. Oh, I'll Unmoored Ego them here. Oh, Veil of Summer. Yeah, Veil of Summer breaks me. If you have Veil of Summer opponent, you got me. I'm gonna get Jeskai Triumph Forest. I think it's the best. Yeah. Morning, good morning. They actually got Jeskai Triumph Temple Garden, right? Because I double wide that way. Forest doesn't let me cast Emperor. Not that I want to cast Emperor here. Nah, it's fine, Forest. It's okay. Alright, let's hope they don't have Veil of Summer. Please don't veil me, bro. Please don't veil me. Please don't veil me. Please do not veil me. They do not. Archon of Cruelty. They have an Archon in hand. Do they have an Emrakul? Let me take a screenshot of their deck. Allora, Fable is the main way they can win now. The 2 persist, which do nothing. Yeah, their deck now falls apart. They have 4 lands and Art Evidence in hand. Yep. I tell you, this is the reason. This is the card that I brought in exactly for this matchup. Because Creativity is a powerful deck, but really loses to this card. Unlike this deck, I mean, I've received Unmoored Ego and Necromancia a couple of times when I played Yorhinos, and I always won the game because like you still have. I mean, maybe this hand I would have lost because I have 3 Cascade cards, but sometimes just have Yorion, Fable, Fury, not Fable, sorry, the Wandering Emperor Fury. Oh, that's true. With Forest and Boseiju, I can't cast Omnath. You're right. You're right. Good point. Is a Mordigo better than Necromancia? Yes. Yes, this deck has 2 swamps. Let's play Shardless Agent. Yeah, big mistake not to take Temple Garden. Sometimes happens that you suspend Crashing Footfalls turn one with just turn one, and their Necromancia isn't even that good against you. Hello, Unleashment. Yeah, Sunday bonus stream. Remember, they don't have Archons anymore in their deck. This will let me play much lighter. Like, I don't have to be afraid of Creativity, of Transmogrify, of Persist. They do have Renin 6 at 7 loyalty, but Prismatic Command deal 2 damage when target, draw this card. Okay. I think they only have like Fable, that's a relevant card. Yeah, like this is the only way they can win. And I guess Ren Emblem. I'll attack Ren with one Rhino. Maybe not. Maybe I should attack it with more. Hmm. Yeah, okay, I'll attack Ren with both Rhinos. The emblem could be scary. It's on 7. Freddie Mercury on YouTube. The Freddie Mercury goes on YouTube on Sunday. A Violent Outburst killed Ren, so I'll do that. You don't like Sign of Drake in this deck? No. It's not. To me, it's not a good card. So that's 10 minus 3, 7, so Ren dies. And I took a screenshot of my opponent deck. Do they have answers to my team? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Oh, they had Vilsummer, by the way, one. I don't even know what's their plan. I, I, I don't think they have it. I don't think they just are clicking cards until their life total becomes 0. They can creativity my whole board. Yeah, sure, but I have creatures in my deck. Remember, this is an important lesson that you learn when you level up. Always double block. Double block is free. Always double block. There is no reason outside of laziness not to double block. Maybe limited, you don't do it because of combat tricks that give death touch. But in constructed, you always double block. If one attacks you, of course, here they had this Prismar command card. I don't know why they're making treasures. What do you do with all this mana? Okay. I keep drawing outbursts. Not bad. Again, this deck is simple. Like, you make some choices and, like, but at the base is very simple. Contiene c'è 9 più 3, 12. I can propone 2. Very nice. Even if they spell pierce this, that's fine. This is the last Footfalls. Propone 2 and then fire is lethal. Oh, not even spell pierce? Sure. All right, GG. Okay, easy game so far. I mean, I guess game one was a little bit tough, but yeah. All right. Okay, time to play. Round number 3, we're on the play. That's nice. That means that Rhino's coming one turn earlier. Not a fantastic hand, but we don't complain. Okay. This is cool. See, because of the Grixis Triumph, I'm able to get rainbow mana. If I didn't have Grixis Triumph, I wouldn't have had rainbow mana. Obviously, hiding a Triumph will open up your possibilities of not drawing 2 fetches and still get to rainbow. You have now the nuts of a Fire Ice, Ardent Plea. They can play around it by going fetch land, counter spell, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. Okay, catch a Triumph. We drew Swords to Plowshares, and we play Ardent Plea. Hoping my opponent doesn't know Self-Pierce. Okay, they don't. Zeator Spirit Ground, so this should be another creativity gamer. You have other options for Force of Vigor. You mean you don't own it? You could play maybe Wear Tear, maybe Foundation Breakers. Okay, they go Explore, Dwarven Mine. Hey, if they go Creativity X equal 2 next turn, there's not much you can do about it. Ooh, even X equal 3, you can do it. Wow. Yeah. Unfortunately, not much I can do about it. But I can pressure you as much as possible, and this is the reason why Binding is amazing in this deck, because you go turn 4, second Rhino card into 1 mana Swords to Plowshares. And I tell you, this is a combination, this is a sequencing that happens often. I mean, again, I'm playing against a combo deck, which started very strong, but against a normal deck, this start would be unbeatable. If you go turn 2 Fire Ice, turn 3 Cascade, turn 4 Cascade plus Swords to Plowshares, you'll win. But my opponent is playing a combo deck that's now able to get 3 Archon into play on turn 4. So you see, these decks are so powerful. And unfortunately, oh, you just do that? Alright, let's hope they don't have Spell Pierce. Nice. Look at the power level of modern decks. Just look at the power level of modern decks right now. This was a game of modern. The power level just... These two decks are ranked basically S tier for me. Like, these are the 2 best options right now to do. And look how strong they were. My opponent didn't even draw creativity. If they did, game would have been over. I was on the play. Maybe if I was on the draw, this wouldn't have happened. But yeah, 1 mana Source to Plowshare. It's broken. This card broke modern. The decks that can cast it gain a huge advantage over the decks that can't. Alright. You missed the mana base update? Yeah, I've cut. Simple, I think. I've only cut 1 Otawara for 1 Grixis Triumph and exchange a few fetch land around. Not much to change. Play Mulligans to 6. Very good draw. Just 1 second. With this deck, you have to realize the mana base, so I can go Indatha Triome, Steam Vents, easy. But now the question is, what fetch land do I use? I can get double white in this deck, so I think I keep this. I'll just play this. Do you prefer Wandering Emperor over Ardent Plea in this matchup? Yeah, Emperor can like exile an Archon. The problem with Ardent Plea is that you don't need 12 Cascade spells in this game. This is not a game where you need to pressure your opponent with threats. Or where they have like engineered explosives, so you need another one. Sometimes one is enough. Share draw. Not bad. Mm-hmm. And I drew Outburst, which is amazing. Amazing in this deck. It's like the show and tell of the deck, but it has instant speed. It's like you're playing a combo deck, the sorcery speed, but one of your combo pieces can also just one card combo at instant speed. That's amazing. Now I can go planes because I have next turn Ardent Plea plus Leyline Binding, so I'll need a planes. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately this means they have spell pierce, but not much I can do about it. Except of going Outburst, the spell pierce, untap, Island, Ardent Plea, and then have the binding up. Just important that you know how to sequence with this deck, the lands, and everything else will come together. Okay, if you go in Indatha Triome Steam Vents, you have no problems in casting any of your spells with any of your third land. This is the combination that I've thought through about it a lot, and this is the good one. You can also go Grixis Triumph plus Temple Garden. This is also good. Grixis Triumph Temple Garden also lets you cast every card. Ooh, Mystical Dispute. Huh. Let me go. Hmm. I can go. Yeah, I can go Hallowed Fountain. I can go just fetch land here and keep up Hallowed Fountain. Yep, and pass. We play 3 Triumphs. I used to play only 2 in Data and Jeskai, but I've added the Grixis one because of the rays of Blood Moons that lets you go Grixis Force Planes. Still haven't done that. Also with Grixis, you can go turn 1 Temple Garden Footfalls, turn 2 Grixis Leyline Binding. Again, unfortunately, if they go Creativity for 2, I can't answer both because I don't have a white card in my hand to pitch to Solitude. Wow. I think I'm gonna get Archon Deer, unfortunately. I'm gonna get Archon Deer. Not much I can do about it. Again, if one of those 3 cards was a plains, was a white card, I could have gone it. I could have also just returned Yorion and not cast this turn, but then I don't like doing that. I'm on the draw. I have to deploy my plan. I hope my opponent doesn't have the perfect answers. It's fine. We're playing here. I haven't lost yet. Ooh, they even have a treasure. Wow, do you even have a? Next turn I have to go Solitude. I guess I can go Solitude with an island. Sorry, with a forest. I can go to Hallowed Fountain, Leyline Binding. Yeah. And then I go, yeah, Hallowed Fountain, Leyline Binding. If they go Stealth Pierce, it's over. I can see it. And we'll go to game 3. Okay. They get 1 Archon. I discarded Footfalls. They draw a card. I mean, they have a lot of cards in hand, but in theory now we haven't lost yet. Ah, much better. Much better. Huh? Should I go to Teferi instead of Solitude? This way I can fight with a mystical dispute. Well, granted though, oh, you know what? They might have Veil of Summer here. And Veil of Summer protects them from Teferi, whereas doesn't protect them from Solitude. So they don't have Spell Pierce. Ooh, you know what they have? Flasystorm as well. They could have Flasystorm or Veil. They don't have Spell Pierce. I think I'll go Solitude, because that plays around Veil of Summer. Forest. Even have Exalted, which it means there's Rhino attack for 5. Veil doesn't work against the fairy? Why? Bounce Binding? That is also an interesting play I did not consider. Bounce Binding. Interesting play I did not consider. I have to attack Brainier, it's on 7. Pass. I mean, if they have another creativity, we lose. It's okay. Red green. Explore. Huh. That's a good sign. Would have gone Teferi Bounce Binding. I don't think it matters, honestly. I still die to creativity. I guess I could have drawn a card and it could have been a Force of Negation. They don't have it. They don't have creativity. That's very good news. Very good news for me. Okay. Let's keep on playing here. Okay. Let's keep on playing here. I want to go Teferi Bounce. I don't want to bounce Binding. Maybe I should, though. I definitely want to keep up Dispute. Although my opponent has a lot of mana. Maybe I shouldn't keep up Dispute. Alright, first, I want to just go to combat. Attack face. Yeah, come on, Ardent Plea, but yeah, no, you can do that play too. Then I'm gonna go land Teferi, and then let's see how they react. Veil of Summer. Resolves. Now, Teferi. What can I do with Teferi? I can bounce Binding. I like it. Or I can bounce Ardent Plea and make 2 Rhinos. And if my opponent goes Creativity, I lose once again. I think I should actually go for Ardent Plea here. Because if I just go for Binding, I might just lose to random things. Yeah, I think I should actually bounce Ardent Plea. Fetch up an island. And just make Rhinos pass. You do you. You have 3 draws to get to your get to your combo card. Whereas I do mine, which is obviously less powerful than yours, but it's also, yeah, that's the nature of these two decks. So your combo card is bigger than mine. And I pass. I could have also drawn Force of Negation. How close are they to Ardcast? Yeah, that's true. They can also Ardcast. Simply attacking with this. If their cast is not bad though, I sacrifice this and then I play a new one, so it's not bad. This game is very art right now. Is this the deck to beat in modern? Um, I think in general, Leyline Binding's decks in general are the decks to beat in modern. Yes. Okay, they go Boseiju. Interesting. Wow, why would you do that? Oh, you weird, but okay. They must have misclicked. Anyway, they're tapping mana. They do have green mana. It's here. They didn't have creativity last turn. This is why I just went for Rhinos. Because I have to hope my opponent doesn't draw the card. They didn't have it last turn. It's reasonable for me to think they don't have it this turn. They have it this turn. So I'm gonna get double Archon there because they have Reflection. I unfortunately have to discard my whole land here. So I have to top deck something next turn. Unlikely to happen, but it could happen. Oh, I'm dead actually. Sorry, I didn't think about it. Okay, good game. Close game. I don't mind losing it on the draw against creativity. Now we're on the play, and the things are better on the play. Very good end. The sequencing is gonna be Indatha Island Secret Stomping Ground. Yeah. Can be Grixis Stomping Ground Plains. Grixis Stomping Ground Plains gives me double red, which I don't use. Indatha Stomping Ground Island gives me double green, which I also don't use. Hmm. It's fine. I don't think it matters. But yeah, it's all those little things that you have to think. When you open your 7 with this deck, you have to think about the mana base a lot. Yes, Jonasso, that's all true. But I needed some pressure because I didn't have pressure in that game. I only had 1/4 Rhinos. My opponent was on 16 with 7 cards in hand. So I think I just don't win if I return binding. That was my thought. Plus, playing all these fetches early obviously thins your deck. So it's doesn't seem like a big deal, but it might happen. It might matter. Percentages point. Okay, my opponent plays around Fire and Ice. I respect it. Not bad. But if they want to keep up playing around Fire and Ice, they have to, I guess. Go explore. Explore Fetchland might be annoying here. Opponent played very well around my Cascade card, if that's what they have. Very good. Very good. Very well done. But now can go Fetchland Creativity. If that happens, I don't have a Force of Negation. My starting hand was good. I only drew lands up from it. Eh, unfortunately, this is turn 3. They're putting an Archon into play on turn 3. Yep, that seems like it. Yep, works. Alright, let's see if I can top deck something. That's good. That's good. Draw a card. Uh, I'll pass. Nice, 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 very nice. Hello, Dari. Yeah, Sunday streaming. Okay, they can match a Teferi. Reasonable. They have 6 cards in hand. I have 2 Rhinos here, huh? Ooh, Ether Gust. They're dead. Alright, GG. GG. Let me just make sure I have the mana to do it. Yep. Opponent took so much damage from their lands that they just died with very little attacks here. Alright, 3-0, beating Creativity twice, which isn't an amazing match, but my draws have been fire. I mean, that Teferi there was saved me, because I was going to lose, and I drew Teferi, and I won. So. I mean, you have a lot of removal spells, but obviously, you might also not draw them and lose. Round number 4, we are on the draw with our Yorion. Very good end. Okay, so the way we sequence this end is Forest, Rhinos. I mean, depends. But mostly Forest, Rhino. Ooh, Den of the Bugbear. Huh, this means Blood Moon. This means Blood Moon, chat. Oh, it's Goblins, never mind. Alright, excellent matchup. Mm-hmm. Allora, I can go Steamvents Plains. Yeah. I mean, I just play land and go right now. I don't have to do anything. I guess I could have had a stop and draw step, but I might combo, but obviously I can kill the Snoop. Snoop in response. This goblin is on fire. Plains, 2 rhinos. Click. In fact, one of my losses, I guess only game one, I won the match, but one of my game losses was to goblins who had main deck Chalice of the Void. Main deck Chalice of the Void. Okay, they have Bogger Harbinger with Snoop. Hmm. Legacy 9. Um, I'm leaning towards returning Yorion this turn. Oh, this librarian. The Wondering does anything in the deck? Well, if I add it to the deck, it must do something. Otherwise, I wouldn't add it to the deck. Alright, let's go Solitude, exiling Yorion. Exile the Snoop. Okay, just get try. Maybe not. Nah, it's fine. Just get try. Double white and double red. I don't think I need to cast Binding for 1 mana. Even if I draw Binding, casting for 2 or 1 is the same next turn. Yorhinos, look at that Ardent Plea action. All the way from Alara Reborn. Alara Reborn giving us Ardent Plea and the Violent Outburst. Right? Sorry, maybe I'm wrong, but is it true? Yes, it is. It's a common. Freaking common. It's coming up now, right? Yeah. Crashing Footfalls comes off on your fifth turn, so that you can win on the sixth turn. It's a very another very common thing for this deck to just go turn 1 Footfalls, turn 3 you make 2 Rhinos, and then on turn 6 you just attack for lethal. Hellsburst in Pauper, yeah. Larry Boy might have felt terrible to draft. You weren't drafting the set alone. You were drafting the set with other sets. Back in the days, the third set, which was a Larry Born, is the third one. So you go 1 pack of shards, 1 pack of. What was the one after shards? Man, I don't remember. Maybe it's a Larry Born. But yeah, you were drafting 1/1/1. Conflux. Thank you. Yeah, Conflux. Yeah, so you're drafting 1 pack of shards, 1 pack of Conflux, 1 pack of the burst of a Larry board. Alright, we got 2 Rhinos into play. If I draw a land, I can Arcast. If I don't, it doesn't matter. I want to just go Fury 2/2. Yeah. Well, I can actually go. Wow, look at this chat. I don't know why, but I didn't think about it. I can go Fury 2/1/1 and I kill everything. Wait, let me take a screenshot because this is funny. It's always funny to kill goblins with Furies. And then goblins people go like, oh, wizards hate us, ban Modern Horizons 2, you all suck. Yeah, it's fun. Like, I don't know why, but I think this is fun. I mean, I do know why, because I'm winning. It's fun to win. Magic has to be fun for both players? No, it's not how competitive Magic works. In competitive Magic, you only have to win. Period. Okay, what do I do now? I think it's just endurance for the forces. Yeah, it's like this. Period. Okay, yeah, I think I like the sideboarding. Let's go. Yeah, on Unmoored Ego. We actually won with a Unmoored Ego earlier. Magic is like Conan says. Conan, the detective Conan. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their woman. Who's Conan? Who would say such thing? Oh, Conan il Barbaro. Ah, no, Detective Conan. Oh, 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 Detective Conan. There's a part of everyone's brain that is just reserved for cartoon song. And it doesn't matter how old are you, the cartoon song part of your brain will remain there. And for me, it's also the songs from the church. And obviously, I might understand some of you didn't go to church as they were kid, but in Italy, you basically it's like you have to do two things when you grow up. You have to go to church and have to go to soccer, football, and those two things are mandatory. Then like at some point in your life you can choose to desert those actions, but until then, until you're like grown enough alone that you can decide for your own faith, you have to do the two things. So you know, you just in your part of your brain you have those two things, and my opponent part of the brain they have ether vial that's gonna die to my binding. Yeah, you have to play football and you have to go to the catechism, I think it's called, every Saturday, and so that you learn at church, you learn all the songs, and you just hanging out, and yeah, that's then like nobody else goes to church anymore. I don't know. I don't know anyone that goes to church anymore. But when you grow up, you have to go. Like if you don't, you're done. Like you just you're gonna miss out on so many free gift, so many free gift. There's two big celebrations in you don't want to miss out on the free gift. We got Teferino. Do I want to bounce the Snoop? Nah, I'm okay in losing if they. I'm okay in losing if they have the combo. Do the Zoomers still go to church? I don't know. Maybe it's different then, but like everyone that I know, like I don't know, even my niece had to get baptism. Not that she had to, but like you're just missing out on so many free gifts if you don't. I think like you know, Venetian expert from the top. Oh, cool. Exactly, Silvan Librarian. Also, I mean, as you're a child, doing all these like church activities is kind of fun because you're like with all the other people, and you don't necessarily need to listen when they talk. You just have fun, like doing things, and yeah, it's great. It's fun. Have you been to Matera? Never. It's very far away from where I live. And niente, look at that. My opponent actually having opponent's a little bit annoying over there. Bo, I'm returning Yorion. Oh, I can lose this game. I'm fine. You should schedule to get indoctrinated. It is all fine. Yeah. Oh, wow. They have Kikijiki on top. Do they have a payoff? If they have like a room the Holdmaster, I'll lose. I'll just have six. If they have room the Holdmaster, I'll lose, but I have to wait. Yeah, sure. All right. I finally lost. It took a while, but I lost. Chalice of the Void was good. How do you say? Unsurprisingly, Chalice of the Void was very good against me. The one, the Endurance. Maybe Endurance actually sucks, and I'd rather just have Force of Negation. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The sideboard 0 against Goblins. So you've had. Boom! Game number 3 against Goblins. I lost the previous game due to the natural combo of my opponent flipping Kiki-Jiki and having Roadbelt Holdmaster. Now my hand is fire. Fire. Mm-hmm. The stack. Ether Vial. Okay. I'll go for a Indatha. Draw. Draw. I'll go for a Jeskai. And then I'll go for a Leyline Binding on the Vial. Go. Go. And now we do the dance land. The land dance. Land, land, land. Land, land, land. Void Mirror. Porco cazzo. Land. I lost. Porca merda, Void Mirror. Are there any games you play besides Magic? Mm, are there any games I play besides Magic? E porca merda. Mi sa che ho perso, chat. Che cazzo single card? GG. 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 Ringallida. I shouldn't have binded the Ether Vial. Tira, por favor. Già. Già, mannaggia. Would you reveal? Mannaggia. I mean, I lose because I don't have a third land, not to a card. If I had the third land, I think it would have been fine. But I don't, so I lose. Missing out on lands in this deck is kind of weird because you play 34, but at the end of the day, it's okay. You played Scales after a while? Yeah, Scales is fun. I've played Scales in the video. Actually, I went 5-0. I've played Scales once and went 5-0 and then retired. Retiring at the peak. Alright, a good old 0 cards revealed with the Ringleader. Okay. You know what I would love to happen if opponent plays Chalice on 0 with Mirror in play? Terra? Attenzione però! Attenzione! Alright, so I can go 1 mana, Binding on the Void Mirror. Now, I can go Fury, I can go Solitude here, I go Solitude on the Horde Master, and I can go Fury. Yeah, 4 cards, and hopefully I draw a land and go Outburst. Yeah, you can go Open Matron. Was it any point in Solitude the Horde Master? No, because there's Void Mirror. If I do that, I don't want to do that. Void Mirror in play, you don't want to do Solitude. Yep. And next turn you can win the game. Eh, buona. Because you can go much running into the other thing. Terra? E che cazzo però. Vabbè, I'll pass. Top is another Snoop. No, come another Snoop? E ok, allora tocca a te. And you top, there's a Rootwell Hoardmaster. E però, opponent, ma che cazzo sono ste flippate? Madonna, another one? Chat, I think your friend Pepengu loses. I think your friend Pepengu loses. Okay. This is a good matchup, but of course, cyber cards will will hurt you a lot. Bella, 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 bella pette. Drew a land on turn 8, by the way. Where can you find the video where I played Alluren? It's gonna come out in few days on Channel Fireball YouTube channel. So yeah, you just go to Google, YouTube, you write Channel Fireball, you press subscribe, and then you're gonna get a notification when the video comes out. Is justice for a Yorion deck to lose? Sorry, no justice here. It's Mango dictatorship. Oh, Keeper Mulligan. Mulligan chat. You know what I keep? I'm feeling like keeping these hands. I could Mulligan, but I could also keep. The Mulligan to 5. They don't follow Mango's advice of keeping every hand. The Mulligan to 4. Wow. Perché Mulligan to 4? Why do the Mulligan to 4? Are they... Chad, do you like my pursing? I just found this thing which is exactly the side of my lip. Perfect. Perfect piercing. Oh, serum powder? Oh, wow. That's aia che male. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Okay, let's begin. Temple Garden. Footfalls. What's up with Run? I don't know. Play against it. Oh, you see it. It's all the spells. Opponent has all the spells. All of them. They do have all the spells. Draw. I need Rhinos. Yeah, my hand wasn't great. I was like, nah, it's okay. I have lands. I have a good turn 1 play. I have a good removal spell. I have a good turn 3 play. But what's the turn 3 play? Turn Yorion. Mango on a Sunday. Yes, indeed. Oh, nice draw, Mango. Well done. We can go Griggs to Triome and we unlock every color combination. Not bad. Back to back best card in the deck. My opponent kill me? Yeah, totally. They can totally kill me. That's desperate. Just play Belcher Pass. No, person. I lost. That's clap, opponent. That's clap. That's clap. I lost. I freaking lost. Ah, wow. Va bene. Bravo, opponent. Well done. Well done. I'm happy for you. Ma, guarda, I kind of want to bring this all in, honestly. This is Cyber 14 and I keep Leyline Binding, I think. I gotta lose into a Goblin card. No, it's true. I lost to a Goblin card. Sink hole, anyone? Anyone wants to sink in a hole? Ah, mannaggia. I wasn't trying Steam and Sinkhole, yeah. But I'm binding always with me. Ooh, they can have actually Blood Moon in their deck. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Should have thought about it. Intanto Peter sta Stone Rain. Go. Draw. Okay. I'll fetch a basic. I'm gonna play 4 mana binding on the Blood Moon. I'll get what? Forest? Yeah. I don't know why I fetched basics, I'm sorry. Yeah, that wasn't great. No! No, dai, non mi inculare di nuovo. No, 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 no. Ok, that's fine. That's fine. Big Sight of Relief. It's cost 3 now, the binding. Mm-hmm. They didn't have the planes. I mean, it was my hand. You please, like, don't do anything? Just, yeah, okay, thank you. Nada, chat. Just play land and pass. I don't want to return Yorion and then just die to a Belcher. Mm. If they play the card or cross the path, I have to counter. I've decided that Omnath I'm gonna fetch. Okay, sure. I'm not fetching a basic island. They were cool now. No blood will hurt. No blood moon will hurt us anymore. This thing will come out next turn. Okay. I'll return Mr. Yorion. I can tap those lands here. Return Mr. Yorion. The edge? Really? You think I'm dead? No, die. Why? Don't think I'm dead. I'm in a bad shape. My rhino's coming out now. Draw. Force of Vigor. Attack with Rhinos. No, che cazzo dico attacco with Rhino? Sorry, chat. I'll Force of Vigor the treasures. Sì, dai. In the upkeep. Force of Vigor in the treasures feels like a waste, but I think it's okay. Bye, 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 bye! That's so cool. Wouldn't drew so much better on the Mulligan to 4 than they did on the Mulligan to 7? Or on the 7 cards, I guess. 4. Sorry, I meant 8. I don't know why I said 4. I pass because I have to keep up the dispute. Okay, they drew Reforge the Soul. Powerful. I have to dispute it, unfortunately. I can go Ritual Pay, and that's okay with me. Pact. Okay. Draw a new hand. The new hand is very powerful. Although it won't give me a win next turn, unfortunately. I was hoping to draw a Fire or a Violent Outburst to kill my opponent. Their hand was not good. I guess they have Pact next turn, so they're gonna lose if they don't win this turn. Never mind. They're not gonna get a new turn. That's not ad nauseum. That plays Angel's Grace. They go Tapland? Weird. Okay. Don't you lose because you can't pay Pact? What do I not see here? Well, I guess I can go Minor Foes to pay the Pact. I guess I can counter the Minor Foes. Pass. Pact. Your real life, you could simply forget to pay the Pact. But on Magic Online, you can't. Oh, sorry. Sorry, judges. I forgot to pay the Pact. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. Sorry, I didn't sleep much today. How unfortunate. Allora. Mm, mm. Well, it matters. If you forget too many times, you are not allowed to forget anymore for the rest of the tournament. Allora. So Omnath does one good thing, which is gets pitched to the Force of Negation. Is that better than Endurance? No, I think I like Endurance. Fury? Why? What does Fury do? Oh, kills the. That's true. It kills the Magus of the Moon. Ooh, I have a good card here. Unmoored Ego. Unmoored Ego. I play with stream delay? No delay. No delay. If you play against me, you are allowed to watch my hand. Although that would be not great thing to do, but you are allowed. I think I'll go untapped. Because I could cast turn 2 Leyline Binding if they put a target that isn't a Blood Moon. Do I ever get stream sniped? I hope not. Minor foes? What if I Force Negation this? Okay, Dream. I've seen you cover the hands. Yeah, that's true. You've seen me cover the hands on sometimes. I think I'll go Force Negation because I can just go red mana, land Magus of the Moon, and at that point I don't have anything to do. Whereas now, hopefully I draw. Ah, do I want to go Moody go for Belcher? It's unfortunate because I go Moody go for Belcher. Oh, I drew Fire Eyes. Perfect. This is for Magus of the Moon. Amazing draw then. Now I go Belcher. They can still win with. Ah, wow, they had to win if I didn't have Force of Negation. They had a turn to win if I didn't have Force of Negation. That's pretty crazy. Let's see how can they win. They have Paramaster as chance to win. Yeah. And they can set it up next turn with the request the path. Good morning, Bumbo. Yeah, sometimes we go to the beach. Okay, so request the path, they show me their deck. Is this a bonus stream? Yeah. I wanna have I wanna be covered to have one YouTube video every day until the 11th of October. Since I'm gonna be away the whole week next week. And I wanna cover all the days. So I was missing one video. And here it is. Ooh, Endurance on top of my deck. Madonna, che bomba. This is a very good card. What a lucky top deck. What a lucky top deck. And because of it, I have to play Ardent Plea, but it's not a problem. They can win with a red mana, but I can draw a. I mean, they can put a land on top. That's red, or just mana morphose. So first I put threats, and then I have this endurance. What free cards you want printed in MH3? Yeah, could be dual color elemental. That seems cool. Wasteland? Wasteland would be nice. How do they win? They have a Pyromancer Shensium pile. I'll tap the red mana in upkeep so that if they put on top the Wheel of Fortune, which is likely, I will tap the red mana so that they can't play Wheel of Fortune. Why not play the Endurance and shuffle their stack deck? That's not what Endurance does. You can read it under my camera. So opponent will tap the red land and they have a Wheel of Fortune on top, which they can't cast. You can watch my Belcher video. It's quite outdated, but the deck really did not change outside of Boseiju getting printed. Okay, they tap the Charter School, the Hammer Pass in upkeep. I draw a card, and you draw a card, and it is a miracle, as you can see, the stop in draw step. So they have put the pile with the Across the Path in order to draw the Wheel of Fortune, but they couldn't cast it. So they have the same hand with. Sorry, I keep on calling it Wheel of Fortune. I believe it's called what? Wheel of Fate? Teferi stops miracles. Yes, that too. No, how is it called? Uh, no, it's not Wheel of Fate. Wheel of Fate is the one with suspend. Reforge the Soul, it's called. Oh, Force of Vigor. Okay, let's set up with Marinos. I think I tap again this land. I don't want to give them red mana. Ooh, they have another red land on top. They go to one. Hmm. I wonder if I was supposed to just keep the fire in hand in case my opponent would play this untapped. My mana, they're just are casting the Reforge the Soul. matter. Okay, I drew my whole hand. Hopefully I draw Force of Negation or an Endurance. I don't. I have to hope my opponent doesn't have a combo kill, which would involve, because I have exiled their Belcher, it involves Pyromancer Ascension. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate that I didn't draw an Endurance or Force of Negation. I think my opponent would have just played around my fire by not taking 3 damage. Not sure if I played as well. Was there a merit to jam Endurance end of turn? No, there wasn't, because I had to play fire on the Recross the Soul, otherwise they Miracle Recross the Soul. My opponent, I think, if I mean, if they, I'm just gonna F6 because I don't have any interaction. They might win the game here if they have the right cards. Did we misplay? Or opponent get super lucky? No, no, this is not luck. My opponent doesn't have any luck involved because they have recrossed the path, so they have stacked their deck. At the question, did we misplay? Well, I had the choice of either tapping down a red land, hoping my opponent didn't have a red source, or keep the fire in hand, hoping my opponent would play this untapped, go to 3, and then we fire them. I think my thoughts was that fire was better. Plus, in Magic, you don't only have the option of did we misplay or my opponent get lucky. That's not how Magic works. You might just have played well, and your opponent has played well, and they won. Why Endurance in response to ever Forge the Soul? Um, because the card gets discarded anyway. Due to the wheel. If Magic was that easy that either they misplay or sorry they got lucky or we misplay, it wouldn't be as fun. The good thing of the games of Magic and why you say good luck is because you want to play, you want to both get lucky and both play well, and that's a fun game of Magic, which I think this is. Like my opponent is obviously having a good time, like piecing together a win, and that's where that deck gets that's fun. That deck doesn't get fun when you kill on turn 2 with Belcher. That deck gets fun where you go the pile with Belcher. They said GG. Yeah, GG. They said GG. Again, I don't know what's going on in their hand, but they've stacked their deck. So, maybe a super expert player of Belcher would have won this game. I'm not saying my opponent isn't, just saying that maybe a super expert opponent player would have been able to win without Belchers on a spot like this. And it looks like they said GG and concede. So, yeah, we got 4-1, losing to Goblins, which is an outstandingly good matchup. So we could call this a 4-1. Sorry, we could call this a trophy. We could call this a trophy because I don't think I've ever lost to Goblins. But again, the cyber cards that they had were good enough. In Modern, the meta is mostly combo these days. I can show you the power rankings that I made, which are obviously my opinion, and you are very welcome to disagree. Actually, disagreeing is what makes the world fun. First, second, and third, yes, you could say that Yorhinos and Creativity are combo. Time, Living End, Yawgmoth, Amulet are combo. Scapeshift is combo. Breach is combo. Goblins is combo. Glimpse is combo. Yeah, I would say the metagame is mostly combo these days. All right, what's the time? 12:24. I have to go to lunch at 1 p.m., so I'll close this here. This is officially my last stream before my 1 week break, which obviously won't happen for YouTube. You can always go !YouTube and subscribe there to not miss a video every day. And have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching.